Hey, what's up everyone? It's Phil and welcome back to 3D Japan. And so yeah, it was just my birthday a few days ago, and by sheer coincidence I kind of got a gift. Polymaker sent me 16 spools of filament. So they actually sent a credit so I could pick out the ones that I wanted, and so I thought it would be fun to take a look at some of them today. Okay, so I've actually already opened some of these, the ones on this side. These I have not even looked at yet, but I'll list you what they are for you. So let's take a look. This is blue Polyflex TPU. This is some of their standard PLA in the magenta color. This is their cold white PLA. I actually got 2 spools of that one because I wanted to have one spool just to update my Stormtrooper helmet with. Okay, now this one's a little more interesting. This is PLA Pro. It's a metallic chrome. I thought that would be interesting. Okay, this is some of their Polysonic PLA in blue, and this will be checked out with a printer that I'll be looking at in my next video. So this will be very high-speed filament. All right, here's some Polyterra PLA. This is their recent set that they're doing with the seasons. This is a dual color. It's called Winter. I believe I checked out their spring in an earlier video. This is one that I was really looking forward to. This is Starlight Mercury. I checked out another one of their Starlight materials before, right here. This one is, yeah, this is the Starlight Comet. I really liked this one. In fact, I think that was this guy. So this is some of their wood filament with the actual wood in it. I've always wanted to check out some wood filament, so I'm really excited. If you have any ideas for what I should print with the wood, leave them in the comments below. And finally, some of their standard Polylite PLA in purple. Now, some of the ones that I have opened. We'll take a closer look at these. This is the Jungle Green. All right, it's kind of a grass green or forest. It has a little bit of a yellow in it. This would be good for military type things, I think. Yeah, it came out really nice. Now this is their Silk Light Blue. And these, I did print something that's used all of these. We'll take a look at. Okay, yeah, this is a really nice, shiny, silky blue. It kind of reminds me of Elsa from Frozen. I'm not even into that movie, but that's the first thing that I think of when I see this. Okay, this is a standard black. The one thing I noticed about this black, it looks pretty normal here, but after it's printed, it's really shiny. So we'll see that in the model that I used it on. This is a stone blue. I guess it's kind of a slate color. And I got this because I wanted to do some black and white Hue Forge prints, but I wanted something maybe a little bit different as well. Kind of gray, but not quite gray. So that's pretty cool. And of course I knew I would need a yellow for something, because you always need yellow. So this is their standard PLA in a lemon yellow. Piece broke off. But yeah, it's really bright, like it almost looks like the yellow for a crayon that a kid would draw with the sun, to draw the sun with this color. So yeah, that could be fun for a lot of things. And finally, we got a light gray. So So like I said, I wanted to do some Hue Forge black and white prints, so I picked out a light gray. I already had a darker gray, so that one should blend in real nicely with the gray and black and white. And last but not least, we have that cold white. Like I said, I got 2 of these. This is a very white, kind of a slightly cooler white. And the one thing I noticed though with Hue Forge is this has almost no transparency. So if you put down one really thin layer, you won't see anything through it. So that's just something to keep in mind. It's very opaque. Okay, so we'll take a closer look at these in a moment, but I did some Hue Forge with it. Like I said, I wanted to try some black and white, and so I did that, and I think it came out pretty good. And then before I was picking out these colors, I heard about Toymaker 3D making these transformers, and they do not transform, but they are posable. And so we'll take a closer look at him. He came out really nice, I think. Okay, here's the close-up of my John Lennon Hue Forge print. This was done, yeah, it's like about 5 different shades of white, black, and gray, and kind of a slate blue-gray. And as you can see, yeah, the black is really shiny, and it kind of stands out. And the other thing is the white, like on his chin and around the side of his eye there, his cheekbone. His forehead is very white, and that is only one very thin layer of 0.8, I think, or 0.08. Yeah, but it's just one super thin layer. And it was supposed to be just a small highlight, but it really kind of sticks out like he's got a skin condition or something. But overall, I think the print came out pretty well. Okay, now our Hound Transformer. I tuned my settings to get the tolerance levels really good, but I think I might have done too well because he is just a ragdoll, very floppy. But it is really cool how almost everything snapped together. We've got some rotation there, and everything just goes really well together. I did use a little bit of gloop in certain areas, like these yellow bands, for example. They just clip on, but I wanted to gloop them just to be sure. See, they don't have anything in the back. But yeah, that is really cool. You can have him sit down. His waist, the front of his waist kind of comes forward, which allows his legs to bend all the way. So you can kind of sit. But yeah, I think the details came out really good. And he was a lot of fun to assemble. It was a lot of work because there was a ton of pieces. I'll show a picture here. So here's that silk blue I used for his kind of windshield that looks fantastic. It's really cool. I was tempted to use kind of a semi-transparent resin, but this just looks really cool too. But that's it for this video. I'll be looking at more of those filaments in future upcoming videos. Be sure to like and comment. Let me know what you want to see done with those filaments. And please be sure to subscribe. The subscribing and the likes really help. And I'll see you next time.